Hello, everybody, and welcome to another segment of Family Shepherd Minute. This is Family Shepherd, Chaplain Anselmo Brillon Jr., your family life chaplain here on Fort Leavenworth. I wanted to take the time today to talk to you about learning to listen and when to respond. Sometimes we are not listening. We're not listening. Instead, we are forming responses in our head and in our minds without having heard what is being communicated. And I don't know about you, but that produces frustration and more chaos in relationship when we are not listening to what our spouse, our loved one, significant other is communicating. And so, listening is about letting your guard down. It requires, in essence, vulnerability. Vulnerable because you have to step back, empty out your mind of preconceived notions, and listen to what is being communicated without forming in your mind a judgmental response. And so let me share with you today what happened to me this week as I was in dialogue with my spouse about some things that needed fixing around the house. As we begin the dialogue, and I was asking my spouse a question, and I wasn't receiving the response that I would like to have received. And so I had to step back and reframe the question and help my wife to understand, my spouse to understand, that I wasn't accusing or being judgmental, but instead trying to understand what needed fixing so I can fix it, so I can attempt to fix it. And so in that conversation, it took a pause, an understanding that in order to proceed and for proper communication and understanding to take place, not to let yourself become frustrated, not to let your emotions run high, but to take a pause, to stop, reframe your thoughts, and begin to communicate appropriately. So oftentimes we as individuals, we have, as I mentioned before, preconceived notions and responses without even hearing the whole story or really understanding. So I encourage you to step back and listen. Ask questions to clarify. Reframe the question if need be. And let your feelings, your emotions, your intentions be made known so the other person that you're communicating with can understand what is actually being said, and so proper communication can take place. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any further questions or comments, you can leave them here on Facebook. But I just want to encourage you, you're not alone. Family Life Center is here to help you navigate life and the marital journey, the relationship journey, not only with your spouse, but with your kids. If you like this video, like it on Facebook and let us know. We're here for you. Reach out. Blessings.